Hello and welcome. So, if you run a local service business, HVAC, solar, plumbing, you already know the competition is fierce. But here's the thing today, the most important battlefield isn't on the streets of your town, it's online. So, in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how you can win the digital marketing game and connect with customers right in your own backyard.
Okay, let's just dive right into the deep end with a really critical question. I want you to picture this. Right now, someone in your service area needs help. Their AC just gave out, or maybe they're finally ready to get a quote on solar panels. What's the very first thing they do? They grab their phone and they search. So the real question for your business is, when they search, are you the one they're going to find? Because here's the hard truth of it all. It's not just about being better than the other company down the street anymore. No, your biggest, most dangerous competitor is simply not showing up online at all. It's being completely invisible in the one place your customers are absolutely guaranteed to be looking. And that brings us to what we call the digital battleground. This is where modern local business is won or lost, plain and simple. It's not about who has the biggest ad in the old phone book anymore. It's all about who has the smartest, most effective presence online. You see, the whole customer journey has totally changed. Word of mouth? Yeah, it's still valuable, of course. But get this, nearly 90% of consumers now use the internet to find a local business. It doesn't matter if it's a middle-of-the-night emergency AC repair or a big planned solar installation, that whole process almost always kicks off with a Google search. So how do you even begin to compete? Well, it all starts with your digital foundation, what I like to call your digital storefront, and that's your website. Come on, it's so much more than an online brochure. It's the central hub for your entire online world, and it has to be absolutely rock solid. Let's quickly break down what a strong digital storefront actually looks like. First up, your site has to be professional and mobile friendly. I mean, think about it. Most people are on their phone when their heater breaks. It also needs to load fast, like really fast, or they'll just click away to your competitor. And maybe most crucially, it has to make it unbelievably easy for them to see what you do, check out your past work, and, here's the big one, contact you right now. Oh, and don't forget stuff like financing options. That little detail can be the final deciding factor for a huge job. All right, with that foundation in place, we can start building our first pillar, making sure you can actually be found. This is all about what we call local search engine optimization, or SEO for short. You can think of it as the art and science of showing up at the exact moment a potential customer is looking for the services you provide. And look, there's a massive difference between just getting random website traffic and getting actual customers. Someone searching solar panels is probably just kicking tires, doing research, but someone searching for best solar installers in Melbourne or AC repair near me, now that person has what we call high intent. They've got a problem and they're looking for a solution right now in their area. These are the golden keywords you absolutely need to own. And the best way to do that? Master your Google Business Profile. Seriously, think of it as your real digital front door for local customers. You've got to keep it meticulously updated. Use real photos, not boring stock images, of your actual team and your branded vans. That builds instant trust. And most importantly, make it a habit to ask every single happy customer for a review. Those little stars, they're pure gold for attracting your next clients. Okay, on to our second pillar, getting noticed with paid ads. Now, while SEO is kind of like a marathon, a long-term strategy, paid ads are your sprint. This is how you can jump right to the top of the search results for those high-intent customers who need help like yesterday. When you're running ads, the goal isn't just about getting clicks. The real goal, the only one that matters, is getting leads. Phone calls and contact form submissions. That's why the most important number you need to track is your cost per lead. This tells you exactly how much you're spending to make the phone ring. Knowing this number is the absolute key to running profitable ad campaigns. Now, you might be thinking this is going to cost a fortune, but it really doesn't have to. For most small to medium-sized service businesses, a starting budget somewhere in this range per month is a totally realistic place to begin seeing some great results. The key is just to be consistent and to track your performance so you know that your investment is actually paying off. And here's the secret to making those ads really work. You speak directly to the customer's urgent problem. Their heater isn't working. Your ad screams reliable 24/7 service. They're worried about the cost of solar. Your ad highlights affordable options and financing. See, this isn't just generic marketing, it's active problem solving. Okay, our final pillar. This one is all about playing the long game, building real trust through content marketing. This is how you become the go-to expert in your community, so that when people do need help, you're the very first name that pops into their head. And the process is actually pretty simple. First, you educate. You create helpful blog posts or short, simple videos that answer common questions. Things like 5 tips for seasonal AC maintenance or how much do solar panels really save you? Then you engage them by sharing that content. Over time, this builds your authority. You're no longer just another service provider, you're a trusted resource. And that trust is what ultimately converts into a phone call when they finally need you. So, we've covered our 3 foundational pillars: being found, getting noticed, and building trust. Whew. Now, let's bring it all home and wrap this up with a final action plan to get you started. So let's just recap the biggest ideas here. It really all comes down to having a solid foundation with your website and your Google profile, then using targeted local SEO and paid ads to connect with customers who need you right now, and finally, building that long-term trust by being a helpful expert. Mastering these areas, well, that's the key to winning online.
Let's end with this one thought. Your competitors, the ones who seem to always be busy, they're already doing this. They are showing up in those searches and they are winning those customers every single day. The only question left is, are you ready to get in the game and join them?